Hey, what's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about how to write a good cold email. And I'm going to do that by reviewing some emails that I got sent in from the Facebook group. So you're either watching this on YouTube or on the Facebook group. So if you're not in yet, please make sure to join. So I asked a couple of people to send in some of their templates to review and also rewrite them. So I will be going over them, what's wrong with them, how to restructure them, and also I'll just rewrite one or two depending on how long it will take. First off, really simple script structure we use. So I'm going to rewrite each one of them using this structure. We use this for all our campaigns, tens of thousands of cold emails sent with this structure, and it always works. Thing we have found to work best is just start with a greeting. Hi, first name is obviously the easiest one. Then we start out with a compliment about them, which we also call the first line. So this is a really important part because it shows your prospect that you looked into them. So make sure to add it in. Then you quickly say what you do, or we call this the offer, and then you just ask for interest, like, are you open to discussing some more? So one very big problem I see with cold emails is it's always based around selling. So you think, oh, I'm sending a cold email to someone, I need to sell them my stuff, and that's not what you're doing. So what you want to do with your cold email is actually sell the call. So you want to sell the level of interest. So basically, like we like to compare this to dating. So it's really about let's say you're a male attracted to a female. You come up to a female and you say something like, "Hey, I noticed you were doing this and this. I do this. Are you open to chat a little bit more?" And that's how you get a date, right? And if you come up to the same person and you come in and you say, "Hey, we deliver database solutions for SaaS," blah, 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 you keep talking about your offer. Like this person's probably gonna say, "Whoa, well, let's back off. Let's not do let's not do this." So really compare it to dating. Keep it low barrier. Ask for interest, and that's the best way to do it. So yeah, let me get into the actual scripts. Let's read this one together, and then I'll comment on it at the end. So, hey Adley, so this is probably like first name, right? I know you don't know me. We found your email using a tool called Hunter. Hope you don't mind. So this is like, no offense to the one person that sent this, but this is like a terrible opening. Like, who cares? They don't know you. You're stating the obvious. And then also like they don't mention this. Like this is not good because also it basically implies that you didn't look at their website and you just used the tool to find their email. Like that's not a good opening. And then they say we've been following Mr. Ellis for some time now, so I think this is actually a company name. For some time now, much respect to the success you've achieved so far. So this is kind of an attempt at a first line, I would say, but it's really general, right? So you can send this to anyone. Like I can send anyone this, like, "Hey, I've followed your company for some time, great success." Like that's not really personalized. So it would be better to make it more personal. Then again, you're apologizing and putting yourself in kind of a point of weakness, saying you're a sales email and you're just one of the other sales emails. Like that's not how you want to frame this email. You want to frame your cold email like you're giving them this exceptional chance to better their company with this amazing offer you have, an amazing service. Like, of course, they get a lot of sales emails that all claim the same thing, but you cannot disqualify yourself like this. It's just not going to work. And then also, this is like the offer sentence, and I do like it. So it's your offer in one sentence. So we help modern D2C brands add an extra 100 to 250k pounds to their bottom line in 6 months on less on a pay per result basis. Would you mind if I sent over my calendar to discuss more? So let's review it, right? So basically, you waste the first sentence is wasted on saying, "Hey, I found your email. Hope you don't mind me." Then you say something really generic like, "Your company is cool. Then you say again, oh, you're a sales email, and then you say your offer. But I think your offer is like too vague. So we help modern D2C brands add an extra 10 to 250K to their bottom line in 6 months or less. Okay, that's cool. And then also on the paper result base, that's cool. But you still don't know anything. So is this with Facebook ads? Is this with email marketing? Is this with conversion rate optimization? Like, what are you doing for them? And I know there are some people out there claiming like people don't care about the mechanics, but they do. Like no one's going to answer this email and think, oh, this random person that just sent me an email, he is 100% sure he's going to add 100 to 250K to my bottom line. Let's talk to him. Like, how could you be certain, right? Like, I would be really skeptic if I got this email. So let's stop the bashing and let's rewrite it. So we're just going to script this, get this off here. Also, we, like it's not about them, right? So you need to make your emails always about the other person. This is just about yourself. So let's say, like I wouldn't say we, so I would always say I. But if you can remove I, it's better. So I would say been following instead of I. Been following company name for some time now. Like you could do something like this. So I've been following your company for a while now. I love how you're marketing product name. It's really simple, but it's also an easy one to write. Like I would recommend like going even deeper. So I love how you're selling this and this, or the way they do it. Or let's say their product is like some skincare brand, and they say we have this magic formula that decreases, I don't know, something with the skin. You put that in there. So you put there like their unique angle. You say, I love how you're marketing product name, and then especially angle. Like you could still get a VA to write these lines, right? Or of course you can use ColdList.io, which we're launching soon, shameless plug, to automate this process. So, all right, this is now a compliment. Then you're apologizing, so we're removing that. So what I like to do is always state some questions. So we try to agitate the pain point a little bit. So we say something like, how is your, let's say you're selling Facebook ads, like I'm not sure, like how is your social media advertising going after the iOS 14 update? Hitting your numbers. So via our performance, like I went quite a bit. I need to think. Social advertising. I would say it's something like this, right? So now you still say you're result based, but you also say like, what do you do? So you're social advertising. So you can do TikTok, Facebook. It's still a bit fake, but at least they know like you're not an email marketer or you're like who are you? 6 months or less. Then I would probably add in like some social proof if you have it. So we recently. So always try to begin a sentence with as less as like I or me or we, but try and use different words. So recently we scaled similar brand to yours from X to Y. And then this is like low value ad. So it's like, would you mind sending over my calendar? So we don't like to send over the calendar. Like we like to say like, is this something you are interested in? Or are you open for a quick chat to see if we can do the same for company name. Or you could say, if you want to be even more value, like add more value, like in your CTA. So be more like, okay, this is going to, yeah, there's actually more to this call than just me selling you. You could say like, let's say prepared some strategies we can use for your brand. Would you be open to me chatting with you about those? Or like, this doesn't really flow well, but let's say like prepare some strategies for your brand as well. Are you open to connecting on a 15-minute call? Something like that, right? This doesn't really flow well, but I'm just doing this on the fly. But you can implement that in there as well. So that's kind of how I would rewrite this email. So now, just recapping, you're basically saying, hey, first name, then you say like, I looked into your brand, I know what you do. And you can do this with ColdList, it's launching soon. So make sure to sign up. Then you say, how is your social media advertising going? Are you guys hitting your numbers? We're kind of pushing on a pain point, on something that's relevant. We really like doing this because it kind of opens the conversation a little bit more in their minds, right? They're like open, like, oh yeah, it has been shit, like it's been with most people. And then you say, I ask because we're just doing this, and then you put your offer in there, like, right, we're still dating, like, hey, you do this because I asked, because this is our offer, this is what we do. We now included that we're doing social advertising, so it's clear. So if you're doing only Facebook, make sure to include Facebook, or even better, like TikTok, which is probably hot right now. And then you can say like social proof. Recently, we did a brand similar to yours from their state to their desired state. And then also maybe like if you're doing TikTok, you can include as well, like recently we scaled a similar brand like yours with TikTok advertising. We're seeing 60% lower CPMs over the overall, something like that, right? Make it like interesting, like, oh, you're seeing great results. Let's talk. And then, is this something you're interested in? Are you open? Instead of like, do you want me to send over my calendar? Like, nobody wants you to send over the calendar. Like that's not what you want, right? You want to have them be interested in this, and then the next step is the call. So you're not asking them like, do you want my calendar? No, do you want these amazing results? So that's how I would reframe this. So I'm going to end the video now and leave these two for next week. But this is the first one. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. If you have any questions on my reasoning, on my thoughts, yeah, let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, and also join the Facebook group if you're watching this on YouTube, to send in your own scripts, and I'll try and review them in the next videos. All right, see you guys. Bye.